Good morning, welcome to It's a High Raw Life, episode 21. And I learned some things about my juicer today, and I wanted to share that for those of you thinking about getting a hurom, I don't know how to say it. And also tell you a little bit about how much produce you need to make 32 ounces of juice. Here it is right here. I have these bottles here. I've been bottling up my juice for today because today is the first day of my 28-day cleanse. So for those of you who are doing it along with me also, yay. So here's the thing. I should probably have these in glass bottles, but these are all BPA-free plastic. And I wasn't going to go buy glass mason jars, you know what I'm saying? I have these. I'm using them. So whatever, don't yell at me. Let me tell you something about storing juices. In Penny's book, on page 39, it says, to freshly press your final evening juice right before drinking to receive the most nutritional benefit, as fresh juices lose vital life energy rather quickly. Always consume juice within 24 hours after extraction for best results and freshest flavor. I don't want to wash my juicer twice, so I'm making all of my juice, a whole gallon of juice, this morning, and I'm going to have it in the refrigerator. But here's what I learned. I'm going to start juicing. I want you to see how much produce it takes to make 32 ounces of juice. So I have one large cucumber. I have 5 stalks of celery, nice big fat juicy stalk. I have a super big lemon. You could use 2 small ones probably and get the same results as the one large. And then I have a full bunch of kale. It was a pretty thick bunch, and I think that this is going to take me to the full 32 ounces. So I've already done 3 bottles of juice, 32 ounces of juice. So here is, I'm going to put this on, but I want to keep talking. So here's what I learned. I'm going to press my evening juice fresh. Here's why. After filling up 2 bottles, I took a look at the juicer and I was like, should I rinse it out? So I ran a little water through it, and which I saved in this glass, and I'll probably drink that later because it was pretty dark green. But I noticed that the chute where the pulp comes out was getting a little, not necessarily jammed, but it was certainly, you know, shoved in there. And then I saw a little bit of liquid sort of seeping out of the bottom. So after doing 3 containers, I had to pull it apart anyway and give it a little rinse. And there was some green around the auger in the center. So frankly, at that point, it was already taken apart in my sink. I couldn't have washed it. So I think that tomorrow, which is a new day, I will make my morning and afternoon juice when I first get up in the morning, and I'll store the afternoon juice. And then when I go to make my late day juice, I will make the late day in the evening. I really think that for best results in the hurom, you know, this is it. 2 containers full, and don't push it. I didn't want to upset my little juicer. So I'm really, really excited because today is day 1 of the 28-day raw food cleanse. And I got a couple of emails like, what are you doing? But really, it's not that big of a deal. And because I eat such a high raw diet as it is, transitioning over to something like this, it's good timing for me. Now, I'm not doing 28 days of just juicing. I think I would get bored. My attention span is just not good enough for that. The first 7 days, it's juicing like this, where I'm going to be drinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 32-ounce jugs of juice. Also, when I get up in the morning, I drink 32 ounces of water. I've always done that for years. And for sure, religiously, I've done that for the past year. I just get up, I chug my thing of water before I do anything else. So, I'll have my water, I'll get up, I'll do my juice. Then after the 7 days, also there's tea, you can have broth. I bought some kombucha to make some cocktails. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I've had kombucha once before, and I was really not rushing back to get it, but I thought, well, I'll try it. Somebody else is recommending it. Maybe I didn't, give it a fair enough chance. So it does take a little while, but as you see, this amount of produce will not give you the same amount of juice in another juicer. Because I can tell you right now that my old juicer, which it was partially aged and partially the size of it, would have used twice as much produce to give me the same amount of juice. So look, see, justifying the purchase again. Proud to do it, because but I love it. It's not that loud, which is nice. Kind of fun to make a mess with this all over. So anyway, back in the 70s, then you added other things. You added some smoothies and blended soup and blended salads. And then after a couple more days, you add in some other things, and then some beautiful raw entrees. So I don't know why I'm so excited about it. It's sort of weird, but I really need it. You can hear my voice today. I'm so tired. I only got 4 hours of sleep. Some people in this house were snoring, and other people, I was overtired. I don't know what happened. And then I couldn't sleep. I hope I'm a nice mommy today. A little bit, I think the juice will help, though, because that'll give me some energy, life force, vitality, yada yada, blah blah blah. I think I was pretty much right on the money here. So I'm going to have days and days of pulp. What am I going to do with this? Well, I came up with a plan. I'm going to call the farm where I used to have a garden last year. She had like 50 compost piles around the farm. And it's not too far from me. And I figure since it's so cold out, I could probably store this in a container outside for a few days. And then I'll bring her a big giant container at the end of the week. Right? That would be nice. So I'm not wasting my pulp. That's it. Check it out. 32 ounces of juice. That's nighttime, my nighttime juice. That's going in here. Catch the drip. Pour this in. So for those of you who are doing the 28-day cleanse from Penny's book, I'm so excited. I'll see you in the Wellness Center. I guess that's where we're meeting, right? Oh, look. This says that's not 32 ounces of juice. Who should I believe? What should I do? Here's what I'll do. I'll run a little water through with this juice extract. It doesn't have to be exactly 32 ounces, but okay, so a couple more stalks of celery ought to do it, right? Now this is just a green juice. The morning and the mid-afternoon is a fruit and green juice. So this one was just green. Hi Zoe, just finishing up, getting all my juices prepped for the day. Alright, good enough. So there you go. There's some information about the hurom. Don't overdo it, even though it seems invincible. It has its limits. And I'm excited. Wish me luck. Here, this is the book I'm using. Awkward Cleanse. There you go. Hi Penny. Bye.